That same year, in 2021, you had a situation where your car got broken into and you lost $500,000?
Man, that shit. Nah, I ain't losing $500,000. I lost $500,000 worth of jewelry. I lost my whole jewelry box. I lost my whole jewelry box. Full of all my jewelry over all the years. I've got gifts, sentimental pieces, everything. Everything I ever had was in that jewelry box, and that shit hurt my soul. I never been heartbroken like that.
Well, what exactly happened?
So what happened was I flew in the same day, and that's always my mistake. I did that yesterday. Flew in and went and did stuff that I needed to do. I need to fly in, take a breather, a sleeper, and then get to business. But however, I flew in, I went straight to the studio, and I had to shoot content for like 9 different songs I had to do. And I was shooting video in the studio, switching up, had my jewelry there with me, all my clothes, all my purses, everything there with me because I was just actually doing a lot of content. Left there, and I put all my stuff in the trunk. I never forget it. I rented this Audi, a white Audi from Enterprise. I put all the clothes and everything in the trunk and was like, I'm going to put my jewelry box in the back seat. I don't want to put my jewelry box in the trunk with all my jewelry in it. I put it on the back seat on the floor. We get to the spot I was staying at. We get there, we get everything out the trunk and leave the damn jewelry box in the back seat on the floor. Next day, I don't even notice this. I don't have my stuff until the next day. Later on in the day, I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting dressed. And I'm like, I'm about to put my jewelry on. Looking for my jewelry. I'm like, where the hell is that? Then I put it in my purse. Then it clicked. Oh, shit. It's in the fucking backseat in the truck. So at that moment, look, my heart dropped right now. At that moment, I told my friend, her name Joey, I said, Joey, go to the car and go see if you see, because I couldn't go see it myself. I really was stuck. She went to the car, she called me, she said, Keisha, your stuff not in here. And I'm like, you lying. She's like, I swear to God. So I'm like, where could the fuck my shit be? I went out there myself, and I just, like, it's like I feel it right now, because it was like, you know how when you so nervous or scared, you feel like you about to shit on yourself? Like, I was feeling that, walking through her lobby, going to the parking garage in her parking structure. I was walking slow. Man, I opened that door and didn't see that jewelry box and seeing her face when I first hit that damn parking lot and just was like, shit. And I just laid in the back seat and started crying. And then I called my dude. I just was crying. I was just crying. My feelings were so hurt. I was so pissed. Man, to this day, I'm still mad. I'm still mad about that. Because I don't fuck for my jewelry. You know, like, niggas ain't just buying my jewelry, and I buy myself my stuff or get gifts. You know, like my best friend gave me gifts on my birthday and we exchange gifts, or it be sentimental pieces. It's like, I really worked hard for that over all these years, you know? And just for it to just be gone just like that, man, that shit hurt. That hurt.
Did you have it insured?
Yeah, I had insurance, and I'm just now about to get around to getting a check for it. I had insurance, and I'm happy I had it because I didn't know no better. It was one of my managers before named Jen that told me I needed it, and that's when I had little pieces. Like, you need jewelry while you running around like this. And I'm like, oh, whatever. But I'm glad because it ended up happening, but I couldn't get insured. All of it didn't get insured, was insured because I didn't put all of those pieces wasn't scheduled on my policy. So, like, all the big stuff I just bought wasn't even on my policy. It was all the stuff I started with because I haven't renewed it. Like I said, I wasn't into that. Now I am because I know better, and I'm glad I at least had that and could get some of that money back. You know what I mean? But I really still took a loss. Like, I had new APs, the anniversary Rolex. I have half-carat diamond pendant with my dad charm on there. I still don't have a watch cost as much as neither one of them I had, or the goddamn the half-carat diamond, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I know how jewelry is and how you can get attached to it because it means something. It's not just a piece of metal. It's actually has a history and a story behind it. So I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Mm.
But in better news, that same year, you announced that you were pregnant.
And that's what's crazy, right? Because after that happened, I was sick, right? Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was with Tracy, and I had to use the bathroom. Like, I was sick. Like, my stomach hurted so bad. And like, I was trying to get over when he came to try to lift my spirits and stuff. He came out there to California. And because that was a lot of money, man. That was a lot of time. That was just a lot. And that moment was just crazy. I'm not never doing that again either. I don't, like, now I like got this thing where I be nervous when I'm walking, when I got my jewelry with me or something. Like, I just be, you got it, like, because I'm like really struck. I'm fucked up over that. Okay, but anyway, so he was there. And it was like around April, and then it was like May, because I was still out there doing stuff. I stayed out there for a minute. And I was drinking, and every time I drink, it was like when I have to burp, I feel like I had to throw up. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, what the hell? And I had just told him right after that, I said, I need something new to motivate me, right? I was just in a fucked up space. I just lost all this jewelry. So I'm like, I need something to motivate me. Like, I need something new. I'm tired of this. Like, I've been doing this for a long time, or I'd get out of it. It's just this, the jury, I'm like, all this stuff. I just need something new to motivate me. And I was just telling him that. And 2 days later on Mother's Day, I took a pregnancy test because every time I burp, I was about to throw up. And I went to take a pregnancy test, and I was pregnant. And that lifted my spirits. Like, that was like, okay, that was God. Because God know I was fucked up about this jury. So I was excited. And I'm like, okay, oh my God, I'm about to have a baby. And I was happy. That kind of that's what lifted my spirits from after taking that big loss like that.